Yeah. All right, your next comedian coming to the stage. Also, a class, the training ground of joy. Comedy sports, we had a wonderful time. He is fantastic. Apparently, he and I are having a difference of opinion on how he pronounces his last name, so I'm going to do it my way. Here it is, Dave Carrico.
I told her it's like Rico Suave. That guy. Wow. Look at y'all. This is great. Wow. Just so you know, there's a bowl on the kitchen table. After the show's over, you leave your keys. Wait a minute, go back, pull out a pair, see what happens. All right. Swing and party. I'm going to open with this one. It's called Job Wife Therapist. 1, 2, 3, 4. I moved out here for a job. A month later, my wife joined me. A month later, I started seeing a therapist. Soon enough, I got fired from the job. Soon enough, the wife left me. And then I broke up with the therapist because I got to be in control of something. Yeah. I got no severance from the job. And I got no breakup sex from the wife nor the therapist. What are you going to do? Much like Jen, I got comedy. So speaking of weddings, marriages, there was a big wedding a couple weeks ago. Just last weekend, right? The gossip maven, Gemma, she knows. I wanted to do this for her. There was one big wedding, but it turns out it was the, who are those people? Oh, Kim Ye, right? Kim and Kanye. But it turns out that Kim is not the biggest cow that got married last weekend. That was, biggest cow was my ex-wife. She got remarried last weekend, so. All right. Oh, whatever. Oh, come on. And just as I was leaving the house to come over here, my phone rings. Hello, sir, Mr. David Carrico. This is ADT Security. All right. Hello. There's a burglar alarm at, I'm not even going to say her name, but this was, so ADT calls because my ex-wife's mother's house has an alarm going off. And they're calling me. I'm still on the list 2 years later. I swear to God, 2 years to the day after she walked out, I get a call from Abilene Christian University, Abilene, Texas. Hook 'em horns. Fucking A. Abilene, Texas. Mr. Carrico, blah, blah, I'm calling from Abilene Christian University. I say, well, you know what? My ex-wife went there, and it was 2 years ago today that she walked out. So don't call me anymore. So I'm still getting these calls. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm 170 pounds lighter, so what can I do, There was a 19-year-old in Virginia who was arrested, and upon being booked, they found a gun, a pistol, a 4-inch pistol in her vagina. Yeah, turns out the gun was stolen, of course, because if a gun is stashed in a vagina, it's bound to be stolen, right? And this gun belonged to a 70-year-old gentleman, and he was concerned that the gun would need a bath and bleach. I'm thinking he's got to leave it dirty and lick it clean, because how much closer is a 70-year-old man going to get to a 19-year-old's pussy? I know. Okay. I told that joke a couple weeks ago, and my friend Joshua, afterwards, he was like, you really leaned into the pussy on that joke. I said, as if, And then he told a joke about Zeke the chicken pussy fucker the next week. So, what are you going to do? As if. I got it all written down here. Built to Spill? Anybody ever seen Built to Spill live? Right? Yeah? Yeah. Keep it like a secret. I don't really have a joke, but I saw those guys live, and it's just, God, they're so miserable up there. Come on, guys. You wrote these songs. They look like they're construction workers. They went out there all day, and they just come in out of the sun and just... Yeah. But hey, one good fucking album, that's all it takes. But all joking aside, as I say that, telling jokes, it's like bringing a bucket of chicken to a potluck. It's really lazy. Of course, I'm joking, telling jokes. I did the bowl of keys, right? I did that one. Yeah. Okay. I did the ex's phone calls. Yeah. I'm gonna hit Freddy's later, and whatever they don't have, I'll go to Safeway and maybe New Seasons. I think for what I need, New Seasons probably has it's got that edge. So I was married, like I said, and I was walking around a couple weeks ago, and it was really sunny, like it has been. It's been glorious. It was a weekend. I had some coffee, smoked a little weed, had an IPA. Just walking, just great. You're walking Lad's Addition, the vision here. This is beautiful. And, it's so great. And then you just think back, or I think back, and I think, God, I hate that bitch. Oh. And then it gets me to thinking, that woman, oh. It's like the condemned man who wanted for his last meal, he wanted a can of cold spaghetti. A can of cold spaghetti. Just open it, put a fork in it, give it to him, pull a switch. And lo and behold, they heat it up, put it in a bowl, serve it to him all fancy. And that's like the last week of my marriage, is that can of cold spaghetti. I just wanted it warm. No, I wanted it cold. I fucked it up. I wanted it cold, you give it to me warm. That's okay. Yeah. I was doing that joke last week, and somebody was sitting right here in the front row, and she said, I was just talking about cold spaghetti. I said, well, I like it that way. And I said, well, that ruins the joke, but hey, I'm going to tell her anyway. Yeah, I talked about the phone calls. Gosh, I am just killing it. I have one little thing, and this is kind of, this alludes to something Jenna was talking about earlier. A friend of mine and I, after work, we were biking. We went and played some video games, and I paid his way in. And but he had to go meet his girlfriend later because she was going to the salon. I thought, okay, well, what is she doing? Is she getting her hair colored? He said, well, it's not that kind of salon. So she was going to get waxed, and I was teasing him, well, don't pay me back, just send me pics. And he, sent me cash. He gave me cash. So that happens. And I think that's all I got. I've gone through the list. I have nothing else written down, you guys. Thank you. My name's Dave.
Keep it going for Dave, Carrico, He thinks there's somewhere to go out there. There is not.